welcome to An Abundance of Books. My name is Julia and today we're doing our May TBR. The readathon for this month is the Asian Readathon hosted by With Cindy. You know the drill by now, links below to the announcement video. This is a readathon that we're actually doing in real time. So I did the Asian Readathon. I don't know if I did it in a formal context. And that month last year, I found one of my best books of the year and one of my worst books of the year. So let's hope for similar success. This readathon only has 5 prompts, so we're doing 5 books, but I've got some good stuff in here. There's definitely a lot of 5-star potential. Prompt number 1 is to read a book by an Asian author. That's it. So I had to, when I was making this TBR, go through and make sure that this was sort of the last book that I wanted to add on and that it didn't really fit into any of the other categories. Anyway, for that prompt, I will be reading Lunar Love by Lauren Kung Jessen. This is supposed to be a rom-com about astrology. Always a matchmaker, never a match. I am, of course, immediately noticing my theme of making TBRs and knowing nothing about what the books are about. That is truly all I know. I did read another rom-com book about astrology somewhere here. Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellfleur. Features a woman who runs an app that matches you based on your sign, basically. And I really enjoyed incorporating those aspects into here, so I'm excited to see what this one does. Let's read a little bit of the synopsis, shall we? Liv knows better than to fall for any guy, let alone an infuriatingly handsome one who believes that traditions are meant to be broken. As the two businesses go head-to-head, Liv and Bennett make a deal. They find a match for each other, and whoever falls in love loses. Adorable. The second prompt is to read a book featuring friendship, and for that I'm going to be reading The Miracles of the Namiya General Store by Keigo Higashino. You're sick of hearing me talk about this book. I am sick of talking about this book. We're finally going to get it read this month. This I picked for the friendship prompt because the line, "This seemingly simple request for advice sets the trio on a journey of discovery." So it sounds like three delinquents is the word that the back uses. This is about a magical general store where letters travel through time or something like that. There's a kindly shopkeeper, and I don't know anything. This is translated from Japanese and has won like 1 million awards. Over 14 million copies sold. So I'm expecting high things from this one. Prompt number 3 is to read a book that is focused on identity and self-discovery, and for that I'm going to be reading Our Missing Hearts by Celeste. I started this book last year. And really didn't like it. It's written without quotation marks, so reading it is basically impossible. So I have the audiobook and I'm going to get through it. This is by Celeste, who wrote Little Fires Everywhere and Everything I Never Told You, which was one of my favorite books last year. So I'm kind of surprised that I don't love this. Anyway, we'll talk about my feelings about it more on the vlog. But this is about a dystopian future where American culture rules and they're very strict on tamping anything down that sort of rebels against America. And it follows our main character, 12-year-old Bird, who is Chinese American, and his mother has gone missing and he's trying to find her. A suspenseful and heartrending novel about the unbreakable love between a mother and a child in a society consumed by fear. Yeah. So it's very politically motivated, like it's very clear what it's trying to say, and I had a hard time getting into it, but who knows. I got to 80 pages last time. Nope, 60 pages. So I'll probably just start from the beginning again. But look how many of my physical books we're getting through. This is amazing. Except prompt number 4, which is to read a book about a character going on an adventure. And for that, I'm going to be reading Partners in Crime by Alicia Ray. And I don't know anything about this, but look at that cover. Look how cute. I briefly read the description and it was something like enemies take a road trip to Vegas and are being hunted down by the mob. I feel like that can't be true, but maybe it is. And I've got the audiobook for this one, so I'm excited for a fun rompy time, getting another rom-com in there. I assume it'll be rom-com. I don't know if it actually has good reviews, but I've been hearing some good buzz about it, so that'll be good to get to. And the fifth and final prompt is to read a book featuring a character who is eccentric, a hot mess, too much. There were 3 qualifiers there. I feel like the vibe is more about hot mess, but I'm going to go more for eccentric and read The Last Tale of the Flower by Roshani Chokshi. One of my most anticipated books of my life. I love Roshani Chokshi so much. I've read her YA, I've read her middle grade, and this is her adult debut, and it's been getting great buzz, great reviews, and I need to read it. And of course, like everything, I don't know anything about this. Okay, here's my impression of it. I think that this woman is immortal and killing all of her husbands, and she has magic hair. It's a sumptuous, gothic-infused story about marriage that is unraveled by dark secrets, a friendship cursed to end in tragedy, and the danger of believing in fairy tales. I don't know what I'm getting myself in for, but I'm really excited. This is also short. It's only 280 pages, so I'm beyond excited to get into this. And obviously, eccentric feels like the wrong word when I'm assuming that she's a magical being, but magical beings have some eccentricities to them, so it counts. So there you have it. That is my TBR for May. Really excited to get into it. A lot of variety here. Some things that I've just gotten, some things that I've been wanting to read forever, some things that I'm obligated to get through. But I'm very excited to get into this readathon and hope that you join me. Hope that you join Cindy in reading a little bit of Asian literature this month. Alright, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in another one.